Plants vs Zombies 2 Reflourished's Lunar Zoo Year update has arrived. Last week, a new trailer was published on PvZ AB Fans YouTube channel that took us through briefly what we can expect in version 1.1.1. The main things being the upcoming timed event, Lunar Zoo Year, which runs from the 22nd until the 31st of January, Valumbrains, which will take us from the 10th until the 17th of February, and while still under development, Look at the Zombie will be coming later in the year. I will dive into some of the new exciting content in Lunar Zoo Year in just a moment, but first I wanted to mention an overall change to timed events. To mix things up, the team have decided to integrate some brain buster stages halfway through the event, just to make sure that not all levels are randomized. Now, the Lunar Zoo Year event itself introduces some new zombies, as well as a new day variant of the backyard. On the zombie front, we have the woolly imp and the sheepish gargantua. These guys are just reskinned versions of the regular variants, but you gotta admit they're trying their best to look adorable in their little fluffy outfits. We do also have two new zombies who work as a bit of a tag team, Lunar Bandit Zombie and Lunar Raider Zombie. Both are swinging zombies like swashbucklers, but instead of always swinging to the 4th tile, they will land on the lawn randomly on either the 4th, 5th or 6th column. Lunar Raider Zombie is very similar to the Relic Hunter, has the same health and speed, and will walk forwards once he lands. Lunar Bandit Zombie, on the other hand, will start walking back towards the zombies, munching your plants as he goes, but very kindly he will drop money when defeated. I'd suggest you have a read of the almanac entries for these, as they are quite amusing. As well as all these events and additional content, as with the previous update, there is a pretty hefty set of patch notes to go with it, including some hidden gems that may pique your interest. A lot of music related changes have been made in the update, not the music itself, but more from a technical perspective. Essentially, the music functionality has been adjusted slightly to help the team have more control over the music in general. This also allows them to address issues faster and work more efficiently. The devs do note that this change may have caused some issues, so let them know in the Reflourished Discord server if you experience any. Along with that change, many audio related bugs have now been squished. In the patch notes there is a total of 9 fixes addressing various things such as the soundtrack cutting out or incorrect music being played. There are a number of other bugs that have been sorted out. A lot have fixed issues with incorrect zombie spawning, the new year causing issues with certain schedules, but most notably Sunbean has been banned from Holiday Mashup Day 30 and Day 36, as its plant food ability allowed players to cheese the mini-boss. Custom level builders are going to like the next 2 changes on the list. New code has been added to allow Jam Zombie to work in other worlds, not just Neon Mixtape, and 2 new stages have been added, Nighttime Feastivus and Daytime Summer Nights. These aren't anything major, but it's nice to know those of you who like making your own levels aren't being left out. Finally, we have some balance changes. As usual, there are quite a lot of these, so I'm just going to highlight some of the standout ones. If you are curious about the decision making and rationale behind all of these balance changes, however, the developers have kindly included some additional explanations in the patch notes. First up, let's talk about Vanilla, as its plant food stun ability has not only been buffed from 7 seconds to 10 seconds, but an additional effect has also been added. Vanilla's plant food attack now also chills zombies for a total of 20 seconds. Interestingly, this has been based on Vanilla's costumed plant food effect in PvZ2 China. Another change that has been made to a plant food ability is related to Chili Bean, who now spawns 4 copies of itself instead of just 2. Chili Bean has also received some buffs, reducing recharge rate and increasing stun duration. Next, Dandelion has been given a nerf, as it recently had been dominating the meta. Initially, Dandelion was given several buffs, as in the vanilla game it is pretty weak. However, it has been decided that those buffs were a little too much, so necessary tweaks to damage and recharge rate have been made. A similar change has been made to both Cold Snapdragon and Sapfling. Cold Snappers has been kicking more zombie butts than usual, so its recharge rate has been increased by 10 seconds from 5 to 15. This was a change the devs had been expecting to make. Finally, Sapfling has had a nerf to its stalling capabilities from 50% to 30%. Since Reflourished release, a lot of the community have started using Sapfling, a plant typically ignored in the vanilla experience. It has now been deemed a little too powerful though, so like other stalling plants, a nerf has been issued. If you would like to check out the full patch notes for this update, I have left a link down below. Also, if you haven't played PvZ2 Reflourished yet, firstly, why not? But if you do need some help installing it, there is a link in the description. description. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. But other than that, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons, turn on notifications, and if you would like to support the channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking on screen or through the link in the description. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.